Here, kitty, kitty, kitty. Night, night.
Moving all in here with Jack 8.
Oh!
And she says, I love poker.
She wasn't supposed to make it this far. A Taiwanese engineer with no connections, no big sponsors, not even support from her own family. Yet somehow, she walked into the poker world and started taking millions from its biggest sharks. Her name? Kitty Kuo. But behind that smile and charm lies something much colder. A player who learned to survive in a game built on deceit, ego, and manipulation. This is the story of how the woman nobody took seriously became their worst nightmare at the table. Born Hui Chen Kuo on September 20th, 1985, in Taipei, Taiwan, Kitty Kuo grew up in a traditional environment, far from the world of poker, but she was never one to follow the script. After moving to the US for graduate school, she earned a master's in electrical engineering from the University of Southern California. Yet between classes, she discovered Las Vegas and quickly realized her real passion wasn't in engineering, but in cards. Choosing poker over engineering was no small gamble. Her parents, deeply traditional, disapproved and even cut her off financially. But Kitty wasn't about to fold. She packed her bags, moved to Las Vegas, and went all in on her poker dream. Unlike blackjack, where you're up against the house, poker was something else entirely. It was psychological warfare, and that's what hooked Kitty. She was fascinated by people, the way they bet, bluff, and give away their emotions without even realizing it. She started small, playing endless online games, studying poker forums, devouring strategy books, and slowly building her bankroll one win at a time. All those long nights and lessons in patience eventually paid off. Kitty Kuo was ready to make her mark. Her big moment came at the Macau Poker Cup, where she stunned everyone by winning the 2009 PokerStars main event and taking home nearly $72,000. At that point, hardly anyone in the poker world even knew her name. She was just this unknown player from Taiwan who came out of nowhere and crushed a stacked field, leaving everyone asking the same question. Who is this woman with nerves of steel? What made Kitty's performance stand out was her unpredictable style. She played with this perfect mix of aggression and patience that constantly kept her opponents guessing. Her business education shone through in her game. Every bet was deliberate, every fold was logical, and every bluff was backed by sharp mathematics rather than luck. You could see that she wasn't just playing cards, she was playing people. That victory didn't just earn her money, it gave her the confidence and credibility to step onto the global stage. From that point on, her poker journey caught serious momentum. In 2013, she found remarkable consistency on the European Poker Tour, EPT. She didn't just show up, she cashed 3 times in a row. In Barcelona for $11,350, in London for $11,425, and in Prague for $8,600. It was clear that she was building something special. Then came 2014, the year that truly marked her global breakthrough. Kitty traveled to Las Vegas for the $2,500 Hollywood Poker Open main event and finished third, winning a massive $142,158. Out of nearly 700 players, only Michael Wang and Simon Dedman outlasted her. In 2015, she came painfully close to one of poker's biggest prizes, a WSOP bracelet. She finished fourth in a $1,500 no-limit hold'em shootout, narrowly missing out on the title. That same year, she also kept crushing the EPT circuit, cashing at EPT Barcelona for $15,600, EPT Malta for $27,120, and EPT Prague for $16,200. That marked the second time she'd cashed in 3 consecutive EPT events, an achievement only one other player, PokerStars team pro Johnny Lawden, had ever pulled off. The following year, 2016, was another highlight reel for Kitty. She secured 2 major 6-figure scores, first with a 6th-place finish in the Aussie Millions main event that earned her about $189,000, and then another big payday at EPT Barcelona worth roughly $114,000. By this point, she had become a regular name at poker's biggest tables, known for her fearless energy and unshakable confidence. Then came 2018, a career-defining year. Kitty achieved her second biggest score ever, finishing runner-up at the $10,000 WPT Tournament of Champions for a whopping $248,380. Earlier that same year, she had nearly won the inaugural WPT Bobby Baldwin Classic in Las Vegas, where she fought her way to heads-up play against poker legend Darren Elias. Unfortunately, Elias was on a mission, winning the title and $387,580, while Kitty had to settle for second place. But that runner-up finish still became the biggest cash of her entire career. After the event, Kitty made one thing crystal clear. She's not done yet. That close call didn't slow her down, it just lit a fire. After years of chasing trophies around the world, her next big moment came from the one place no one saw coming: home. In 2021, the APT Taiwan main event kicked off with 242 players all chasing the same dream. The buy-in was 16,500 new Taiwan dollars, around $580, and everyone came in hungry for a shot at glory. There were 3 opening flights that brought in 196 players, and another 46 decided to take one last shot before late registration closed on day 2. By the end of that day, only 25 players were still in the fight, just 5 away from the money. And sitting near the very top, Kitty Kuo, holding strong in second place right behind Chung Hao Pan. It took a grueling 3.5 hours to finally burst the money bubble. In the end, Tingnan Kuo became the unlucky bubble boy after a wild 3-way all-in that had the whole room holding its breath. Kitty, though, wasn't going anywhere. She battled through the chaos, navigating every trap, every shove, every showdown, and reached the final day. When the last 8 players sat down at the final table, she was 7th in chips, but very much still in the hunt. Among the finalists were some of Taiwan's finest, including Chen Yi, Serena Liu, and Chi-Ying Tsay. The only non-Taiwanese player, Karwi Chi from Malaysia, who started strong but suffered a brutal exit in 8th after a couple of painful bad beats. Soon after, Serena Liu hit the rail in 7th, leaving 6 fierce competitors, and notably 2 women still standing. And when the dust began to settle, it was the ladies who stole the spotlight. Kuo and Chi-Ying Tsay battled their way to the final heads-up showdown, but getting there was no easy feat. With just 3 players left, Kitty was hanging by a thread, down to a mere 6 big blinds. Her stack looked microscopic next to the other 2, both sitting comfortably above 35 bigs. But poker is never over until it's over. Kitty dug deep, doubled up twice, and clawed her way back into contention. When the heads-up duel began, Tsay had a commanding 3-1 chip lead. Most players might have panicked, but not Kitty. She stayed calm, played smart, and slowly started to chip away at the deficit. Hand by hand, pot by pot, the tables turned. By the time the final hand arrived, Kuo had actually inched ahead by just a single big blind. Then came the hand that sealed everything. Tsay opened with King 10 of diamonds, and Kuo called holding King 7 of spades. The flop, 2 of diamonds, 6 of hearts, 7 of diamonds. Boom, top pair for Kuo, flush draw for Tsay. The tension was electric. Kuo shoved all in, and Tsay snap-called without blinking. The entire room fell silent. The turn came, the 9 of spades, no help, and then the river, the 7 of clubs. Trips for Kuo. The crowd exploded as she clinched the win in spectacular fashion. But this wasn't just another trophy, it was her first event title since 2015, and winning it right here, on home soil, made it that much sweeter. Kitty Kuo walked away with 724,200 new Taiwan dollars, about 25,480 US dollars, plus the gorgeous APT gold ring and the iconic APT Golden Lion main event trophy. And just when everyone thought her story had hit its peak, Kitty raised the stakes even higher. In summer 2023, Kitty Kuo reached a career high, finishing 4th in the $5,300 Seminole Hard Rock Poker Open Championship for $480,763. Her fearless aggression and sharp strategy make her one of poker's most exciting players. Beyond her skills, her vibrant personality, on and off the felt, has earned her a devoted following. Off the tables, she's a strong advocate for equality and fairness, inspiring more women to join the game and cementing her status as a true ambassador for poker.